Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is again about one of the initial things that you do after you arrive here in Germany. So there have been some people who have asked me questions regarding such things. So that's why I thought of making some videos which will be helpful for the newly arrived people. So from the title you would have understood that we are going to speak about some things that you should know while you open a bank account here in Germany. So if you arrive here as a student or as an employee or anyone for that matter, you'll be definitely needing a local bank account in order to handle the regular transactions in our day-to-day life, isn't it? And usually you can open a bank account only after doing the Anmeldung here, about which I've already done a video. But there are also some banks which allow you to open an account which does not need your presence in Germany. That is, you can open such accounts while in India, and you need not do the address registration in Germany. So here there is a point that you need to understand, that is, there is a slight difference in the way how the banking system works here, unlike in India. That is, in India, as you know, if you deposit money in a bank, you get a positive interest for keeping your money in the bank. But here this does not work that way. That is, for keeping our money in the bank, I think after a particular amount, say 1 lakh euro or something, you have to pay the bank the interest amount for keeping your money in that corresponding bank. Then the next thing that you have to keep in mind while choosing a bank here is that you have to check if that bank provides English language support while using their app, because mostly it is the app that we tend to use rather than going to banks for transactions. But of course, if you are comfortable with German, then this will not be an issue for you. And of course, mostly in all banks here, there will be someone who can provide English language support, but we cannot expect the same while using their app. So speaking about our case, we use Commerce Bank here, which provides English language support for the app as well. Coming to the next point that you have to know, here when you open a Giro Konto account, that is like the current account, you can get an Karte, which is something like the Maestro card and not like the MasterCard or Visa card. So the problem with Karte is that you will not be able to do any online shopping, and even in case if you want to get something like our Master or Visa card, then you will have to go for the premium accounts offered by your corresponding bank. The next important point that you have to know is that every bank here will want you to pay a small monthly fee for keeping your money in their bank. It may vary from range from 5 euros to 10 euros, varying from one bank to another. But if you come here as a student and during your period as a student here, most of the banks will relieve you from paying this monthly fee, which is an offer provided to students studying here. This is a very good thing. But if you are employed, then you will have to pay this monthly fee. So there is an exception here. That is, with some banks, say for example in Commerce Bank, if you are choosing their basic account and not the premium one, and if there is a monthly credit of 700 euros in that basic account, then you need not pay this monthly fee. But else, I think you have to pay a monthly fee of 5 to 10 euros. And if it is the premium account that you are choosing, I think the monthly fee is 5 euros. And so it varies based on the type of premium account you choose. Next, let's speak about the credit cards. So credit cards you can either get from the same bank itself, or there are some companies which exclusively offer credit cards. So we use Advanzia's Gebührenfrei Karte. So for this card, we do not pay any yearly fee. So the advantage of this particular card that we choose is that the credit balance is more and there is no extra fee also. It's very easy to manage, and they provide payment options like either they deduct the amount monthly from your account automatically, or you pay the monthly. And another main thing that the reason why we chose them is that they provide customer care support in English, just like Commerce Bank. Then suppose if you want to apply for a credit card with the same bank, for example in Commerce Bank, they will ask you for your salary slips, and only based on your salary they may decide the credit balance that can be provided to you. Whereas if you go for credit cards offered by companies like I said Advanzia, they will initially provide you with a credit balance I think of 600 euros or something, and after you submit your salary slips they may again increase it further, and based on your usage also they can again increase the credit balance. So that is the advantage of credit cards offered by such banks. So we can provide you with our referral link to get a credit card from Advanzia bank that will be provided in the description box. So if you want to check, you can do that. So if you apply for a credit card through this link, then we both will be getting an initial bonus amount. Similarly, we'll provide a referral link for opening an account with Commerce Bank also, that will be provided in the description box in case you want to check. Now let's look at the important documents required to open a bank account here. So the first one will be, you will for sure need the Anmeldungsbestätigung, which is the proof of city registration, because as I told earlier, you can usually open a bank account here only after doing the Anmeldung. The second one will be your passport and your visa. And another thing that you have to know is that most of the banks here do not provide any advanced banking features. They all follow conventional banking system, but there are some others which provide smart banking features like the N26 bank. That is, in this N26 bank, for example, their app supports English language, they have English customer care support, and also they follow all the guidelines of European Central Bank here. So this N26 card has many advantages, like you can control your card settings from your mobile. That is, you can activate or deactivate online banking. So suppose if you want to do an online transaction, you can activate the settings, and when it is over, you can deactivate it. Hence, this is very secure, and this way you can avoid any online fraudulent transactions because you have full control of the card. Similarly, you can activate or deactivate the settings for ATM money withdrawal, foreign transactions, NFC activation or deactivation. You can send or receive money using your mobile number, split your bill amounts, and they have many such useful features. Then there are also banks here which offer current accounts supporting business transactions if you need. And then while opening a bank account here, you can also add an overdraft amount. But the problem is that if you make use of this feature, then the interest rate will be very high. So the best option will be to not use this feature unless it is an emergency. So what we have done is, we use our Commerce Bank account as the primary bank account, and then every month we transfer some money to our N26 bank card, and we use that card for our day-to-day usage. So in some shops here, they will not support the Master or Visa card provided by banks like N26, and they will be allowing only the normal HC Karte, because they will have to pay some money, say some fee if it is Master or Visa card. So that also you have to keep in mind. So the best option what we would suggest is to have one account in a normal bank and one in banks like N26. And if you have to keep more money, then it is better to have multiple accounts, because as I said earlier, you will have to pay the bank an interest amount for keeping so much money in that bank. And for people interested in share markets, for Commerce Bank, they have something called a comdirect bank. So you can check that for share markets. And also there are dedicated companies for share markets itself. Say for example, Scalable Capital. So they have a very good review also. So since we are not experts in this area, I'm not elaborating on this point. So just told you about this option. So that's it, friends. Now hope you got an idea about the different banking features here, and also the things that you should consider while opening a bank account in Germany. So if you have found this video informative, please do hit the like button and also share it with your friends. And if you have liked other videos in my channel too, please do consider subscribing to our channel. So see you all in another video.